And now the latest in our series of Prime News flashbacks. A look back at what happened 10 years ago this week. An event that put firefighters and news crews into a spin was the rescue of a tiny kitten who says the good news never gets a run.
Firefighters spent 2 hours trying to get the cat out of the Southwest Irrigation building in Wagga, a nameless little kitten trapped in a double brick wall and needed more than a bit of coaxing to come out. Lucky to be given another chance. Same too for a Wagga City councillor who narrowly escaped charges for this outburst during a parliamentary inquiry. Jim Eldridge forced the inquiry to adjourn and was himself booted out, but wasn't charged with contempt. Also hot under the collar 10 years ago, this meeting of Lake Albert residents demanding the closure of a halfway house for ex-cons in their street. Residents had had enough.
You're basically a prisoner in your own home.
The owners of the Thorn Street store in Wagga were sick of the crime. First, their in-store camera shows these punks nicking off with milk. Much worse, though, when armed robbers burst into the shop.
One of the offenders held the knife at one of the shop assistants' throat, told her to get some money out of the till.
The knife was found and a 15-year-old was charged with the robbery. The milk bandits got off with a caution. The scenes at Cooters Jubilee Park in 1998 could have come from any year since. The Captain's Walk was vandalised and the community disgusted.
We're devastated that this Captain's Walk has been desecrated, and Mark Taylor's actual bust has been stolen, and as I said, the whole town as one is just totally in shock that this sort of thing would happen.
Around the vineyards of Tumbarumba, 1998 was a bad spring, lots of frost damage, one October morning particularly devastating. At the pristine Lake Cowell, a mining company renewed its application to put in a gold mine. A government inquiry began and the licence was eventually granted. HSC exams got underway, and if you're in Year 12 this year, take it from these guys. It may be nerve-wracking at the time, but life does go on. Aussie rules legend Wayne Wiedemann returned to his roots, giving up the Adelaide Crows to coach the struggling Coolaman Hoppers.
There's always opportunities to play footy anywhere, but to actually coach a side and be in charge is a huge factor for me, and something I've been looking forward to for a couple of years, and now I've got the opportunity.
And back in '98, experts predicted a bright future for Cooter footy star Mark Bryant, who's now won a premiership with Manly. 10 years ago, the talented player first caught the eye of the Canberra Raiders.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mark Bryant has some time on the field in first grade. Good off-season in the weights room won't hurt him.
Bit of exercise couldn't have hurt this tumid bloke who's just swum across Blowering Dam.
Had a bit of trouble with cramp, so we'll be right, we got here. Looking forward to a good VB or old or something, whatever's going.
The other swimmers finished more than half an hour ahead of him, but the times didn't matter. The swim raised thousands for the Spastic Centre. Benjamin Shahida, Prime News.